Hey, Central Penn team. My name is Tom Palmieri, and I'm the Director of Counseling Services.
And I'm John Ashman. I'm the intern here at Counseling Services.
And John and I are here today to talk to you about some tips and tricks for starting the spring 2020 term in light of the corona pandemic. We are going to be having a very different type of term than we've had in years past. And John and I are going to talk to you about some strategies that you can use on a daily basis to be as happy and safe and productive as possible. And to do this, we're going to be using an acronym, FACE COVID. So John and I are going to walk you through each of these letters, what they mean, and a way that you might be able to implement something on a daily basis to help yourself stay centered.
So the F stands for focus on what's in your control. COVID has really disrupted a lot of our day-to-day activities, and it's changed the way that we're operating. That's why we switched to online classes. But it's important to recognize and account for what we do have control over. And that is, when are we doing our classes? Where are we going to be setting up to do them? Who do we want to be in communication with? And take account of the things that we can control right now.
The A stands for acknowledge your thoughts and feelings. And you've probably already been having a lot of them. This is everybody's first global pandemic. This is something that we are all experiencing for the first time. And you're probably going to notice that your thoughts and feelings might go a little all over the place over the course of the semester. So this is really just about giving yourself permission to be honest with where you're at. And that's going to help you not only to manage and identify when you're feeling sad, concerned, anxious, but it'll also help you to talk about it with other people and create connections because we're all experiencing this at the same time.
Well, during this time, it can be very easy to let that anxiety carry you into thoughts about the future or thoughts about what's going on in the world at large that really take you out of your physical body in a way. And it's important to come back into your body. And that is doing some mindfulness and being aware of your physical self. That can include things such as, pressing your feet up against the floor firmly, or gently squeezing your hands together, or finally, maybe doing some tense and relax exercises just to help you feel grounded in your own self.
The E stands for engage in what you're doing. This really is about your routine, which many of us are developing on the fly. It's really important as we go into the first month of online instruction that we all have pieces of our day that we feel good about, that we feel in control over. It could be making it a point to take a shower, get dressed, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, make a cup of coffee, do the things that you would do in whatever fashion if everything wasn't the way it was right now. And that's going to help in two ways. One, it's going to help you to just break up your day so that it doesn't feel like everything just sort of bleeds together. Two, it's also going to prepare you for when this ends, and this will end. This is not going to be our life for the rest of our lives.
The C is committed action. Right now, it's important now more than ever to let our values and who we are drive what we do. So taking committed action is taking actions that are based on who you are as a person and that are true to you. And that means sometimes the actions may be more difficult now, but that means it's more important than ever to continue to engage in them.
The O stands for opening up, and this is really about communicating and recognizing that you don't have to feel bad for the feelings that you're having. This is some scary times. Many of us are worried about our own health, the health of our families and our friends, our jobs, our children, our classmates, our coworkers, and you have to give yourself permission to communicate about that. You might not talk about it in explicit detail to every single person, but we all are really faced with identifying who can be our supports as we go through some really challenging stuff right now.
Remember, you're still you during this time. Your values and those things that make you who you are still the same. So if you enjoy humor, if you enjoy spending time with your friends, if you're an outgoing person, try and find a way to keep going with those values. If you value your family, stay in touch. Remember, you are still you.
Identify your resources. So you have a lot of resources at Central Penn College. You have the entirety of the student services team that you can see on the screen right now. You have your faculty, you have your friend, you have a lot of people that want you to be successful. And one of the things that I can say is the people on this screen have been really helpful to John and I during this transition as we've been kind of learning about how we're going to start the term. So we all have the ability to support each other. And you probably have some resources outside of Central Penn. You might have coworkers, friends, families, spiritual groups that you're a part of. So keep using those people. We all need each other during this really trying time. Now is not the time to be alone in isolation.
And finally, I know you've heard this a lot probably, but disinfect and distance. Keep everything you have sanitized, wash your hands, and keep social distancing. Stay 6 feet away from others if you can, and stay at home if you can.
So we've gone through this acronym, Face COVID. Focus on what's in your control, acknowledge your thoughts and feelings, come back into your body, engage in what you're doing, take committed action, open up, remember your values, identify your resources, and disinfect and distance. And as you make it a point to consciously choose to do these things, you may really be surprised what kind of positive impact it can have on you. One of the things that we also want to let you know, and you're going to be getting a lot of communication about this in the next couple of weeks, is that student services, even though we can't physically be here for you until May, we are going to be here for you as much as humanly possible. So you actually will have the ability to access us every day through Blackboard Collaborate. So each day during these sessions, different members of the team are going to be available to help you figure out what resources you might need, to help you to stay connected to other students, staff, and faculty, and to try to encourage you to participate in as much of your Central Penn life as humanly possible.
And this is just some contact information. If you want to reach out to us, we are available to you. So you can email us at cpccounselor@centralpenn.edu, call us at 717-728-2416, or go onto Blackboard and click the Student Resources and then Counseling Services tabs. We're here for you if you need us.
You really are. And John and I look forward to seeing everybody physically in May, but don't be a stranger till then. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.